there, Wastelander. What are you doing?
No, I got this one.
Yeah, but
No, I told you I got this. I brought my belt. We're good.
we're actually traveling around the map.
But yep, we're gonna go for a walk. Let's go. No, you don't want to come?
Whatever you say, guy.
Come on.
No, I'm good. Trust me, I got other stuff I could be doing.
Alright, well. Hey there, Wastelander. It's McFly back again with another Fallout 76 video. And in this one, we are checking out best camp builds with the most unique features. Maybe you want to catch a sight of those Shenandoah Mountains, a quiet water-sided retreat, or maybe something a little bit more mysterious. Whatever be the case, thanks for clicking, and let's get to it.
Don't you touch me, you two-bit tramp! Oh!
Alright, first spot on our journey, we're going to take a hike to the northwest of the forest and stopping off at this unmarked location. Now, it may not look like much at first, and I'm sorry I might get a little nostalgic on you. This is one of my first camp spots. It is a beautifully flat space right on the waterfront, and with a few pre-added additions. If you look around, you can find a picnic table and some setup for what looks like was a fisherman's spot. You get a free tent and a free rad stag.
And yes, I can confirm the meat is fresh.
I would definitely recommend this to a lower level or someone who's trying to, like I just said, place their first camp. You pretty much have all the basics anyone could ever need.
Now this place right here, there's so much to say when it comes to unique features. This is one of my first camp spots ever, mainly just being in the forest like this. The first thing that caught my eye was that I get to live basically a wasteland fisherman's dream, and I didn't have to pay for that tent over there. The funny part about it is the river is not the water I'm talking about. It's actually this puddle. And you can put a purifier in it, you could put just about anything of your water needs in it. And it's just here. It's useful. But you can also use the river back there, I guess, if you want. Nobody's stopping you. Free wasteland. Next spot on our list is at the tippy top of the Savage Divide, just west of Vault 79. Now this location is one of the bigger mysteries of Appalachia. It's one of those locations that you just stumble upon and just so mysterious in itself, you wonder how all this got here. What happened here? What was this place? And clearly it's some kind of throne, right? Well, one of the best parts is you can place your camp here and build around it. And if you're like me and one of those camp builders that likes to make camps look lived in and actually look like they were part of this map, this is a great jumping off point. I guess there's not really much to boast about here. It's really up here and out of the way. You kind of wonder who set all this stuff up. But hey, at least the chair's functional. Now I threw this on here because I just imagine this is like a role player's dream. You can just build around this and make it look even more lived in. And then this is just... I don't know, I don't think you get more of a unique than here. And I'm sorry, I'm only looking around because like... I came here 3 times and all 3 times I ran into a blue devil. So I hope he's not chilling. And hey, maybe that's not your style. As an added bonus, honorable mention, just west of the location up on a ridge is a very nice looking and lived in, I would say, porch community camp home that you can also build your camp at. And I mention this because it's already got a lot of amenities. It spawns a lot of resources, especially for daily and weekly challenges. You might want to come up here and give it a look. Alright, up next we're heading to the Toxic Valley, right below the crater. And my current home at the moment, welcome to Derpsburg. Home of the derp, way of the derp, life of the derp. Sorry, I'll stop. Hi, welcome to my home. This is where I live. It's actually not so bad, especially once people told me in the comments section that I could put up one of those weather things and it doesn't snow anymore in the Toxic Valley for me. Very nice. I appreciate it. No, but where do I start with this one? This camp location is amazing. There's a reason I've been here for so long. But I think I'll start with my biggest dislike, and it's got to be the terrain. I guess it's something you got to put up with. That's why I went with a multi-layered style here. But that's besides the point. Let's go to the positives. But I gotta say, I do love living here. There's a lot of perks, especially if you like a lot of busy work when you come home at the end of the day. A lot of resources. And I'm not just talking about the lead scrap deposit. Actually, here, hold on, let me show you. And then I'd say the biggest perk itself is not the camp location itself, it's what's right next to it. Up the hill is a wasteland shack that yields a lot of different stuff. For one, there's going to be a couple enemies, whether it's bugs, ghouls, maybe even your occasional super mutant. But other than that, you'll find concrete, there's a tinkerer's bench, a bunch of circuitry inside, and for those pesky daily and weekly challenges for a non-power armor user like myself,
It's a perfect power armor spawn location right up on top of the roof. I guess for anybody who's looking for a full set of Raider power armor, this eventually will spawn it all. You get this whole other hut. And I mean, I love circuitry. That was one thing I always had a problem with at some point, and this was before the alien invaders thing. Now I'm flown in circuitry. Pack those bags again, because we're moving south to the Savage Divide, just teetering on the Cranberry Bog. A shout out to my more introverted vault dwellers out there. You have your total bubble of seclusion out here in the mountains. You got your flat building space, you got some water, you have one of the best views of the Cranberry Bog, and trust me, living here, you will never miss a Queen event. And along with that Queen event comes a lot of traffic with your vendor. So if anything, I would definitely recommend this to a mid to late game player trying to sell a lot of stuff. You know, the farther we get down this list, I'm just starting to realize it's just a list of locations I've lived and loved before. I love this place. What can I say? You always know when a queen's gonna drop. It looks beautiful. People always stop by to buy stuff. You got water. What more can you ask for? And hell, maybe even just stop by here in general, because a lot of people build some really nice camps here. I have seen a lot of really nice camps in this location. And now for our final stop, we're heading to the far east side of the mire. This one is a little ways out here, but you can't miss it because it's directly underneath a power pylon. So that's really your landmark to look for. But once you find it, holy Fallout, you will find a fully lived in Fallout themed bunker with all the amenities and plenty of items for the picking. And as a bonus on top of all that, it's built into the ground, so you can build on top of it, use this as a basement, just live into it and add it. The wasteland is your oyster. Now I had to give this place the #1 spot because it just screams Fallout, does it not? It's basically just a little bunker under a pylon, everything's self-made, people just lived here at one point. I don't know what happened here, you'd have to, I guess maybe there's a holotape around here somewhere, I don't know. But you have all the amenities. A fully stocked bedroom, a kitchen, a rumpus room, and even for the kids, a learning center. And then you get to build on top of it, around it. You can do what you want, but it's very Fallout. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video has been a venture. It worked out much better in my head, but it was definitely fun to make. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know if I'll make another one like this. It just really depends, but definitely expect more videos in the future. A like is always appreciated, all that good YouTube stuff. And I'm going to go check out that cave back there. A lot of my friends said there's some gold in there. So I'll see you in the next video. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye.